Friends, I am Dr. Sujit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Signs, symptoms and uses of Homeo-Remedy Hepar Sulph. Full name Hepar Sulphuricum, short name Hepar Sulph. Common name sulphurate of lime. Source compound chemical word. Pathogenesis of the Hepar Sulph. It produces enlargement of lymphatic glands, suppuration, ulcers, eczematous eruptions, an unhealthy skin, and a condition of non-healing moist eruptions in the folds of skin. It acts on nerve, causing great irritability and oversensitivity. Locally, it has special affinity for mucous membrane of respiratory organs, producing croupous, catarrh, inflammation, and secretion galore. Galore means profuse. Constitution of Hepar Sulph. Suited to torpid lymphatic constitution. Persons with light hair and complexion and soft and flabby muscles. Related with heat and cold, highly chilly. Temperament, irritable, miasm, all the three miasms are covered by this medicine. Diathesis, lymphatic and scrofulous diathesis. Mental generals of Hepar Sulph. They are very much oversensitive and irritable. Horrid impulse to do violence and destroy. Quarrelsome, hard to get along with. Nothing pleases them. Peevish, anger from slights. Anguish in evening and night with thoughts of suicide. Anxious without any reason. Very much prompt in action. That's a very good thing. Very much prompt in action. Hypochondriacal and depressed. Dissatisfied with selves and others. Children cross, do not smile, sit silent in the corner. Look at the Hepar Sulph patient sitting in the corner of the room on the right hand side. Physical generals of Hepar Sulph. Oversensitive to all external impressions. External impression means sound, light, heat, whatever coming from outside. Very chilly, even wear warm garments in summer. Catch cold easily, producing cough and easy profuse discharge, having fetid, sour smell. All discharges from body are profuse, foul, sour and cheesy. This general symptom. All discharges of the body, profuse, foul, sour, cheesy. Sweat easily and profusely, having sour smell. But they are not uncovered. Every heart harbors slight fisters. Abscess with much thick pus, hastens suppuration around inflamed part. Physical generals of Hepar Sulph continuation. In front double dot means always continuation. Slide Lennon at night becomes gradually very painful, must change position. That is in the bed. Pellagra. Pellagra is a serious disease. Serious deficiency disease is causes from want of vitamin B3. Symptoms have been given 4D, dermatitis, diarrhea, dementia, and finally death. It's very serious disease, but it is a deficiency disease. Dementia means loss of memory. Diarrhea, you know, dermatitis is skin disease. This combination is called pellagra, and it arises due to deficiency of vitamin B3. Oversensitive to all external impression. External impression means whatever coming from outside, say sound, light, temperature, pressure. Very chilly, even wear summer garments in summer. Wear warm garments in summer. Catch cold easily, producing cough, easy produce discharges, having fetid, sour smell. All discharges from body profuse, foul, sour, cheesy. Sweat easily and profusely, having sour smell, but they are not uncovered because it's chilly patient. Every heart, however, slight festers. Abscess with much thick pus. Hasten suppuration around inflamed part. Trembling, weakness after tobacco smoking. Hard burning nodes. Bad effects of injury, suppressed eruptions. Pain in bones and caries, spasms after injury. General modalities of Hepar Sulph better from heat, warm wraps to head, moist heat, damp weather. Words from cold dry air, winter, cold wind drafts, list uncovering, touch, noise, exertion, lying on painful side and at night. Head symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Vertigo, worse from riding in a carriage or shaking head. Boring headache in right temple and pain at the root of the nose. Worse from stooping or motion. Hair falls in spot after headache. Scalp sore and sensitive. Sore and sensitive. Sore nodosity, that is nodules on the head. Cold sweat on heads. Constant pressing pain in hub of brain as from a plug. Eye symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Ulcers on cornea and macula. This is ulcer on cornea. This is the macula. It is lying actually inside the eye over the retina, and there are also ulcers. Very serious symptoms. Ulcers on cornea and macula. Hypopyon. Hypopyon is accumulation of fluid, actually inflammatory fluid, maybe blood, maybe white corpuscles, maybe pus, in the front chamber of the eye. This is called hypopyon. Objects appear too large, red, little pimples surround inflamed eye. Photophobia. Photophobia means sensitivity to light. Field vision 1/2. Anesthesia of retina, looking at an eclipse. Ear symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Anesthesia retina. Eclipse means solar eclipse, mainly solar eclipse, where you can, if you directly see at the moon, see at the sun, your eye may be in trouble. That is called anesthesia of retina. It may get anesthetized partially. Ultimately, it may come out, but prolonged looking sun without any guard will damage the retina permanently. Ear symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Darting pain in ears, wax increased. Wax means the residue which we generally clear, usually is greenish residue in the wax, in the ear is called wax. Perforation of the drum, fetid utoria, mastoiditis, mastoid inflammation of the mastoid bone, just lying behind our eye, behind our ear. Mastoid bone is placed behind our ear, scarf on and behind the ears. Here the scenes are given. This is on the cornea ulcers. This is macula inside the eye on the retina. This is ulceration. The same picture here, and this is also given as hypopyon, accumulation in the pus in the anterior chamber of the eye. Nose symptoms. Hepar Sulph. Stop up or sneezing and running from the nose every time they go into cold dry wind. That is, whenever there is catching of cold, there is stop up of nose stop, sneezing, running nose, etc. Nose bleeding after singing. That is a very peculiar symptom. I have given it in a black and underlined. Nose bleeding after singing. So the single symptom. This is a rare symptom. This single symptom you can directly go to Hepar Sulph without considering other symptoms, because this is a rare symptom. Sore pain at the root of the nose, stuffed painful nose, smell like old cheese, hay fever, ripened cold, that is chronic cold, and old catarrh, sneezing from every cold wind. First symptom of Hepar Sulph. Yellow with blue ring around eyes, lower lip cracked in the middle, ulcer in the corners of the mouth. Lower lip in the middle is slightly cracked and ulcer in the corner. Shooting in jaw on opening out mouth. Bones painful to touch. Herpes following course of supraorbital nerve. Supraorbital nerve is a nerve lying above our eye. Along that eye, herpes. Actually, herpes is sort of viral infection along the course of a nerve. Hard swollen cheek with a hard growth over it. Mouth symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Teeth loose. Hollow teeth feel too long. Gums bleed easily. Ulcers on the soft palate eat away the uvula. Soft palate eat away the uvula. Offensive breath. Aphthous pustules on inside lip and cheeks. Throat symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Swelling of tonsil, glands, neck. Quinsy. This is swelling of tonsil. Quinsy means, this is a picture of quinsy. This little quinsy. Quinsy means boil on the tonsil. It is called quinsy. Tremendously painful disease. In general, tonsils get inflamed. You can have pain in your throat, but if there is quinsy, it is a tremendously painful disease. Sensation as if a fish bone or splinter sticking in the throat, extending to ears on yawning. Sensation of a plug in throat, Hawk's mucus. Goiter. This is the goiter. Goiter actually swollen or inflammatory glands of the thyroid gland. Actually, thyroid. Very chronic and bad type of disease. This pain extends to ear, right-sided goiter. There is inflammation more on the right side. Stitches extending to ear when swallowing. Chronic tonsillitis with hardness of hearing. Chronic tonsillitis with hardness of hearing. Stomach symptom. Longing for acids, condiments, vinegar, stimulants. Burning and heaviness in stomach after even slight meal. Upsets easily. That is, stomach upsets easily. Constant acid rising sensation in the esophagus. Esophagus, the food tube that goes from throat to stomach, that is called esophagus. There is acid rising. Eating refreshes but causes heaviness. Drinks hastily. Aversion to fatty food. At times they desire something, but when they get it, do not like it. Stomach painful on waking as if it hangs loose. Abdomen symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Stitching in the region of liver, worse from walking, coughing, breathing, touching. Stool soft but expelled with difficulty. Abdomen distended and tense. Foul mucus from anus, bleeding from rectum with soft stool. Soft stool yet bleeding. Diarrhea after drinking cold water. Hepatitis. This is hepatitis, inflammation of the liver. Hepatitis. Hepatic abscess. Abscess actually forms within the liver. It is very complex and difficult type of disease. Stool sour white. Piles. This is piles. Piles, inflammation of the rectal vein is called piles. This is internal. From outside you will see just this thing. If you look at the patient towards his anal opening, you will see this type of swollen mass. This swollen vein comes out, and with a covering of skin it looks like this. This is called piles. It is from outside. Urinary symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Urine is passed slowly with difficulty. Drops perpendicularly. Must wait to urinate. Passing of blood or pus after urination. It seems that some urine always remain in the bladder after urination. Nephritis after eczematous. Male symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Chancre like ulcers on prepuce. Prepuce in the front side of the penis. Flow prostatic fluid after urine during stool. Foul obstinate gonorrhea. Skin of fold becomes between scrotum and thigh. Skin of fold between scrotum and thigh becomes moist and sore. It's a very common symptom. Glands in the groins suppurate. Female symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Discharge of blood from uterus during and after stool. Very foul, hot, membranous, pussy leukorrhea. Pussy means full of pus. Smells like old cheese. Abscess on labia with great sensitiveness. Itching of nipples and pudenda. Worse during menses. Pudenda means actually genitalia. Cancer with ulceration. Coitus very painful and from enlarged anteverted uterus with congestion of ovaries. Respiratory symptoms of Hepar Sulph. Larynx sensitive to cold air, painful. Cough from least uncovering. Loss of voice and cough when exposed to dry cold wind. Chronic hoarseness of fingers. Whistling, choking, breathing. Must bend head back. Cough, choking, barking, worse from cold drinks or on AM, that is 12 noon to 12 noon, 12 9 at night to 12 noon AM. Cry before cough. Hacking as from weather. Feather. Hacking as from feather, that is as if some feather is touched in the throat, so there is hacking. Weakness and much rattling in chest. Expectoration loose but cannot expectorate. Aphonia. Cough worse in evenings till midnight. Chest tightens up in cold. Much thick yellow expectoration. Recurrent bronchitis. You see, this is the picture of bronchitis actually. In bronchitis, what happens? This is bronchus. This is normal lumen. The lumen is narrowed down due to accumulation of fluid, inflammatory fluids. This is called bronchitis, and as a result, the patient will suffer from breathing. To recurrent bronchitis from every cold, sensation of drops of hot water in chest, feeling of hot water in the chest, asthma after suppression. After suppression, maybe suppression of skin disease or any other disease. If it is suppressed means if it is ill treated, it is treated wrongly, then asthma comes. In that case, you have to give Hepar Sulph. After giving Hepar Sulph, the old disease will come back, then old disease will go and asthma will go also. Heart symptoms of Hepar Sulph: palpitations with stitches. Back symptoms of Hepar Sulph: crawling in the right scapula. Extremity symptoms of Hepar Sulph: encysted tumor at the point of elbow. Whitlow. You see, Whitlow, I have given a picture here. Whitlow means inflammation of the finger, nail bed, but top of the finger, nail bed. This type of inflammation is called Whitlow. Very painful. Nail of great toe painful on slight pressure. Easy dislocation of finger joint. Lemming pain in hip joints, worse walking. Swelling of knee, ankle, foot. Knee, ankle, foot swelling. Drawing pain in limbs. Abscess in axilla. Swelling of feet around ankles with difficulty breathing. Actually, with difficulty in breathing. Better wording with. Skin symptoms of Hepar Sulph: sensitive to cold air. Foul, moist eruption in folds. Body emits a foul odor. Torpid pulsation. Pulsating ulcer encircle the smaller ones or by pimples or boils. Encircled by these things, pimples, boils, etc. Skin chapped. Deep cracks on hand and feet. Very sensitive cold sores. Chronic and recurring urticaria. Urticaria, is a skin disease. Urticaria. Angioneurotic edema. This is angioneurotic edema. This is actually swelling of the mucous membrane of eyes and lips, sometimes also nose. This is angioneurotic edema. Impetigo, skin disease. Poor granulation. Poor granulation means during cure of ulcers, granulation occurs. If granulation is poor, there will be long time will need to cure a particular ulcer. That is the problem of Hepar Sulph. Hepar Sulph ulcers do not want to get dried up quickly. That is, there is poor granulations. Sleep symptoms of Hepar Sulph: sleeplessness, anxious dreams of fire, wake at night with erection and desire to urinate, unrefreshing sleep. Fever symptom of Hepar Sulph: low fever, profuse sweat with least exertion, day and night, shower, sticky, offensive. Again, there may be hectic fever. Hectic fever means a fever where the higher and lower temperature in a day ranges to 1.4 degrees Celsius. 1.4 degrees Celsius is a very great temperature. Mind it, in case of fever, 1.4 degrees Celsius more than normal, it's a great temperature. So this variation, if this variation is more than 1.4 degrees Celsius of fever, patient suffering from fever, lowering lowest temperature and highest temperature in a day, the difference is 1.4 degrees Celsius or more, it is hectic. There is night sweat. Complementary medicines: iodium, silicea. Actually, iodum, it's not dium, iodum and silicea. Related medicine: Maxol. With this, the video ends. Thanks for listening, viewing. Any problem, please write it in the comment section. I would certainly attend.